Hey guys, welcome back to Logan's Fishing Reviews. Today we've got a little bit of estuary fishing going on here. So what we've got right here is, I got a little bit of super glue on this reel trying to fix the rod, but don't worry about that. So we got a diawa, Arid LT 2500. It holds 150 meters of 6-pound braid, nylon, and 100 meters of 8-pound braid, nylon. And it holds 200 meters of 8-pound braid. So, and what we got on this one, we've got a little bit of 15. It doesn't matter what you put on it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of less line, but it's fine. And we've got a veritas 7-foot medium heavy, 5 to 9 kilo. It can cast 9 to 48 grams. It's one piece. It's got nice soft padding for the handles. It's got that plastic for whatever it is for the jaws. I'll get you something for lunch in a second. It's got that plastic whatever it is stuff for the reel seat. We've got some more of that grip stuff. That's nice. We've got a little bit of carbon fiber right here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but we've got carbon fiber right there. A little bit more of that padding. Obviously, it was white when it was brand new. Maybe it looks white right now, but it's not brand new. It is basically yellow. I bought it. I've had it for a little while now. It's a nice rod. It's not the best rod for it, but it's a good rod. It's caught me some really good fish. I caught some big salmon on here, some big tailor, flathead, brim, trevally, even blue swimmer crabs on this. That was actually really funny. Obviously we don't have to go into the stingrays, skates and all that. That's what I've caught that on here. No big deal. And then, yeah. So what we use for river, some of the lures I have here for river fishing, I don't use commonly, but I do use them. So for soft plastics down here, the current's fairly not too crazy in the rivers down here, so in Merimbula, Pambula area, like the Sapphire Coast area, they're not usually that bad. So what we usually use is a 1/6 of an ounce jig head. Basically, whatever will fit on that jig head, usually like little prawn soft plastics, little minnow soft plastics. We do use crab soft plastics down here sometimes. We use grubs. Berkeley Crush City Customs lures, the shad one, whatever that one's called. So yeah, we do use quite a lot down here in the side of soft plastics, but we're not going to go too much detail for the soft plastics. As you probably all know, they catch flatties, brim, tailor, salmon, trevally, anything. They catch a lot of fish. So we don't need to go into too much detail about that today, maybe on another video. Now, Charles, what's wrong? sometimes I don't do it very commonly, but I do use this swim bait right here. It is a multi-jointed swim bait, goes around quite a bit, does catch fish. Hooks are very sharp, so be very careful. Obviously this one's been used quite a few times, so they're rusted down a bit, they're not as sharp and they're a bit more blunt. But yeah, they catch fish. I think you get them off Temu for like $2. Not very expensive. They do catch jewfish too. So yeah, they're good lures. They catch jewfish. Yeah, catch big flatties. I mean, they catch tailor, salmon. It's about all these catch, but want to catch jewies or big flathead, salmon or tailor, well, mainly jewies or big flathead, this one probably the go. I do catch a lot of good ones on this when I do use it. It's just a cheaper option to use. Not too pricey, not too cheap. Well, probably too cheap, but it's a good lure. I've had it for about probably a year and a half now. It's provided me some good fish. So, and it hasn't, best thing it hasn't broke, but it's from Temu. So, that's a really good lure right there. Now I have these little paddle tails or curly tail swim baits here. I prefer the curly tail because it just has that little bit more flop on the tail. This paddle tail doesn't have much flop. When you do this with the curly tail, it goes all over the place. You do it with the paddle tail, it doesn't go do much. So it's not the best acting swim bait for a paddle tail. It works, but it's not the best. For the $5 a pack price, and they only come with 3, not really a good choice for your money. Like, you could be getting better. This one's only about $1 or $2 a pack. They come with about 10 in them. Red and white color, red and clear color, good color. Not that I'm saying anything bad about this one. It does catch fish, but it's not the best one to use. We're also going to go into like a bit of deeper water stuff too, like offshore stuff today in this video, of what I use for like kingies and stuff, like jigs. So we've got these little shrimp things from Temu. I don't know if you see that right well. It's got like a hook at the back and a little spinner, and it's got a treble, and it's a little 14 gram prawn lure. I don't know if it catches fish, haven't used it yet, but I reckon it would catch fish. Going on to the next one, we have, we have this other lure I got from Temu. It's like a vibe. It's like a vibe. It is probably, it's 10 grams. Usually I use this for trolling for tailor down at Womboyne, or if it's tailor or salmon or whatever. It catches flatties, sometimes bream, not very often. Very, very rarely a trevally. So good for like trolling, for like little salmon tailor stuff. It is a Temu lure. About $5 for a pack of 5. The hell? Don't worry about that. That's just my nan's thing. I am home alone today, so. Next, moving on to some like silver lures. Yeah, but moving on to some silver lures now. A bit more commonly used lure, I reckon. If we all can agree with that. Well, this is like a jig slash silver lure type thing. It's got that jig assist hook, and it's got that treble hook for trolling with it. So you can jig it, you can troll it, catch a salmon, tailor, tuna, like bonito, yellowfin, mahi. This lure as we all know, the silver lure catches a lot. Jaws, get back here! This lure catches a lot of fish. I think we should all know that by now. If we're used to fishing, we all would have used a silver lure quite a lot. Moving on to freshwater. Inline spinners. So, sure, trout fishermen know these. They would have used them a couple times in their trout career. The inline spinner. I don't know very much about it. I don't do much trout fishing. Don't actually do any at all. I don't know why I have these. But they are pretty good for trout, and that's about all I can say for this one, because I don't know much about it. We'll go on to some like little poppers next. So these little poppers right here catch lots of tailor, whiting, salmon, sometimes on the occasional flatty, brim. Bigger poppers catch tuna, stuff like that, sharks. But yeah, this colour here is the, it's a red, blue and gold colour with a black dot. Don't quite know what the colour's called, but sure if you went on Primal's thingo, you'd find it, the colour. Next for the river species stuff, we have this prawn lure. I don't know if you can see these little antennas here. They're like, I don't even know what they are. So it's a gold flake colour with a little weight in there. This is like a swim bait too. Not the best action. Could be better. I'd rather it have better action than what it could potentially have. It could potentially catch a lot of fish. I don't use them. I don't really like them. I got them for Christmas. And I like throwing things out that I get from family members on Christmas, throwing them out. So, but I'm sure I'll get round to using it soon. Prawns should be around about now down here. Well, no, they'll be back around in probably January. No, probably like early April, late May time around here. They're usually here. That's when the whiting start to feed big. They get big. Let's move into like a little bit deeper water for like kingies and stuff. We got a few different selections of jigs here. A few different colours. Got some stuff for jigging like really deep water if you're into that, like 400 plus meters. yeah, just don't worry about what's going on. That's just like a little photo thing. It's kind of annoying. But yeah. So we're moving on to some jigs that I have bought lately. Look at this. Pink Cars OTD 150 gram. It has a short kingfish thing. Has probably a 4-0 hook. I have managed to catch bluefin tuna on these before too. Wait, no. Bonito on northern fin. I've managed to hook northern bluefin on these. And I've caught some pretty big bonito. I caught my PB king on this. It was meter 25? Meter 25, something around them lines on this one. So yeah, it's a great lure for jigging. Moving on, same sort of lure, just a silver one, cast OTD 150 gram. As I said, great for jigging. Kingies, bonito, have caught big bonito on this one, bigger. They kind of like, you're dropping them down, they don't just go straight down, they kind of flutter down. Like, they go down like that, and to the bottom. And kind of just flutter down, they don't go straight down the bottom like a, because they've got the wider presentation. Unlike a jig like this one would, it just drops straight down. It wouldn't flutter because it's thinner presentation to the wider one. I got a second one of them ones. I don't know why I bought it. I thought I bought a blue one. Got this pink one. Catches plenty of fish. Kingfish, bonito, salmon, if they're up to it. Oh my gosh, I think I just broke that pop on them one. Kingfish, kind of, if fish are there, they'll eat it. But kind of lure. It is kind of combination of the silver and the pink one, but it's got a little bit black. So it's a Trend 180 gram. It's an IKG Trend 180 gram. And we've got this blue one. My original PB was caught on this one, 90 centimeters, kingfish. Don't know how many grams this one is, doesn't say. But feeling one of these and then one of these, I reckon it's probably around 100 grams. We've got a tiny hook on it for whatever reason. Got a bit longer of a assist hook. And we've got that blue and white colour. And I've showed you those smaller jigs. Moving on to like my other ones. These are ones I got off Temu. They are good catch tuna kingies. We got I don't even know what it's called, doesn't say. It's a 100 gram squid looking jig. Looks like a squid, no, it's a jig. I jig for blue eye on this, or barrelfish, they're also called. Tuna, kingies, we troll them for salmon. You catch perch on this. Catches a lot of fish. We've got a blue one of that too. Just show you a quick glimpse of that. Right there. It's a same thing, 100 gram jig, just blue. We got this popper that I got customly made for me by a family friend. It is a popper, and it's built for like salmon. You can catch salmon, tailor on it. Bonito, you'll probably catch a bluefin, a yellowfin. Big mahi will eat this. Yeah. I do need to put some new split rings on this and some new hooks. I've used it a few times. That is a great lure right there. That popper. He does make some good lures. He just makes them for fun and uses them, gives them away to his friends and family. So that fish, but he's a great guy, like him. So yeah, just packing up now. We're going fishing on the weekend for things in the river near Barrenville Oval. I'm going to try a few different lures out. I've got some new lures that I bought off BCF not too long ago. And I think that brings us to the end of our video. Now this was Logan's fishing reviews. Goodbye.